Good rising. Okay. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Thank you to the people that are up in here on this good rising. Thank y'all so much for interacting with the channel, smashing that thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. Let's jump in. And good rising, Kristen. I knew that was you. I knew the first one that was in here was you. Good rising, beautiful soul. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful rise. I want to jump in. I want to see what's going on with your current energy. Break that down for you. And then Spirit told me to go in with this deck at the end to give you some additional guidance. It doesn't necessarily have to be related. And Spirit is telling me to let you know this beforehand because a lot of you all are going to receive the exact guidance that you're needing from this deck here. Because this is the one that I was intuitively called to for clarity, for certainty. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm going to call out the timestamps. Because I know Nikita will be up in here soon. And I don't want to distract myself with writing down the timestamps. All right, but let's jump in and do Aries. Let's start with Aries for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Kristen, can you put it in the chat for me? Good rising, easy baby. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you. Good rising. Let's timestamp Aries for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, 3 minutes and 10 seconds for Aries. Let's jump in. Spirit, clear, concise messages for Aries. What is it that's going on for Aries? All right. So you know the deal. These are general messages. Just take what's for you and chuck the rest for somebody else. Spirit, what is Aries facing? Ooh, spill the beans and control issues. I know you're not. So it looks like that we're going to have to talk about somebody like this could be a boss. Okay. This could be a boss that is about to kind of like show their hand. Either way it goes, someone with control issues is about to show their hand. Listen, Linda, Spirit wants you to get this message today, Aries, because whatever happens, this puts you, Spirit wants you to be authentic in your vibe because this puts you in direct alignment for an adventure, a beautiful adventure, okay? But you have to be willing to, and I have to be honest with you, this could be a relationship. I said it could be a boss, but for a lot of y'all got a controlling mate. Like y'all have, it's not even a controlling mate. It's somebody that likes to be in control, okay? Yeah, King of Swords, Star card, could be an Aquarius. It's someone, it's a dominant person. It's someone that prefers to call the shots, okay? And I feel like that this person, like, you're about to see behind that. There's about to be some sort of crack in that demeanor. And it allows for you to see something. So let's see. Let me see something, Spirit. Show me who this is. This is for Aries. Show me who is this in Aries' world. This person is watching you. And I have to be honest with you, based off of their observations, they are feeling like that this is an unworkable situation based off of their observations. But I do feel like that whatever they're observing is leading to the communication that is going to lead them to making you some sort of an offer. Who is this? Who is this spirit? Somebody is about to reveal everything. The Knight of Wands. This could be a Scorpio, could be a Sag. Doesn't necessarily have to be. The Four of Wands. Damn, this person wants a relationship. This person wants stability. This person wants stability. But I feel like that this person has a very non-traditional, I don't even want to call it non-traditional. Okay, hold on. This is definitely someone that is, this is what I can handle, and I'm not willing to sacrifice anything other than that. So I do feel like that this is somebody, it's my way or the highway. And I do feel like that that puts a big damper on this parade here. I do feel like that this person's my way or the highway mentality puts a big damper on the parade. Yeah, this person, it's like, my father has this saying, because he's a speeder. And he was like, baby, you'll think you're about to plow into the ass of a car at a red light. Because it's like, damn, Dad, when you going to hit that brake? But he'll be like, shit, baby, what you talking about? I can stop on a dime and still get some change. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. It's one of those it's either don't ride with this person because that's how they drive, or trust in the flow of what this person has to offer. Because this person, I have to be honest with you, this is that person that will, like, y'all will have the entire wedding planned. Y'all will have the entire wedding planned. And on the way to the fucking chapel, y'all have a disagreement. Who this person is okay with walking away. This person is okay with walking away. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. I have to be honest with you, Aries. Your reaction is playing in, like, this person's stubborn. This person wants it their way. They do. They want it their way. But I do feel like that your reaction and lack of confidence, your reaction triggers a lack of confidence in you. And that in return causes you to kind of respond to this in a way that kind of puts the nail in the coffin, if I could be honest with you. Y'all, I have got to wash my hair. It's getting out of hand. But I do see the likely outcome of whatever this situation is that you're facing is disappointment. Temperance in the reverse and imbalance. Yeah. And it has a lot to do with the way that this situation affects your confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me see. What is because it's like there can be a minor situation here and the blowout creates, it's like the confidence and the way that you respond to this situation. Let me see. The Hangman. Yeah, this person keeps things. It's like this person will come in and get things kind of going, adventure waits, right? This person will get things going, spark things up, and then kind of like leave things hanging, right? And it's like your confidence in where things head forward after things stagnate the way that you react to that, the way you respond to that, the way it has a drain on your confidence is really the thing that his spirit is saying, you got to decide. It's not that this can't work, but it is to say that this has a horrible response or reaction or effect on your confidence and the way that you move in other areas of your life here. What's the Four of Cups? The Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like that I don't think the two of you all know how to talk to one another. This could be a Pisces, a Sag, a Scorpio, Aries, Leo. Could be a Sag. But Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Leo. So I guess Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Pisces. Uh-oh, 7 messages, and I ain't looked at none of them. My bad, y'all. I'm still on this other screen. Give me 1 second. All right, Spirit, what are the additional messages here for Aries? What are the additional messages here for Aries? Yeah, intimate relationship in the reverse. I knew this was a relationship reading. Issues within where intimate relationships are causing confusion and disappointment. Issues within intimate relationships are causing confusion and disappointment. Emotional distance or unspoken needs may be present. I may not like the messages, but I know how to read these cards. And then we have creativity in the reverse, which means that whatever this issue is that's going on within this intimate relationship, it's spilling over and affecting you in your working career. But let me read the card. It says creative blockages are holding you back, and you may be struggling to find inspiration or motivation in your work. All right, Aries, look, collaborations in the reverse, disagreements or misunderstandings are hindering collaborations, leading to frustrations and delays. All right, Aries, I absolutely love you, my love. I hope this message was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. Who's over here in this chat? What's up, kid? What's up, Pookie Tookie? Hey, Miss Falls, good rising. Oh, dang, glad I checked in. Me too. What's up, Pooh? I didn't want to bother nobody. All right, y'all, let's move into Taurus and see what's going on with you. Let's do Taurus for 13 minutes even. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? Let's jump in and see what's going on within your current situation and how can I offer you some guidance? How can I show up and be a friend? How about that? I know that's right, Miss Files. All right, Taurus, let's jump in. Let's see. Spirits, give me clear, concise messages. What is Taurus currently facing? How can I show up and be a friend for my Taurus collective spirit? Thank you. Ooh, so we have authentic vibes. So spirit is wanting, you find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. So Taurus, spirit is wanting you to not own, and it echoes some sort of past life connection too. Some connections or feelings feel like echoes from a past life. So Taurus, spirit is wanting you to be your authentic self because you're about to encounter someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. I swear y'all probably get tired of my analogies, but this puts me in mind of the Transformers, where the gorilla, the beast, gorilla, what is it called? I forget, but it's like the fourth one, I think. When the bird, the falcon, fell apart and that beacon went up into the sky and all of the Transformers was alerted to that beacon, that's what's happening here. And literally that's the picture that's happening. Look what's on the card here. That's literally what's about to happen. But you have to be willing to embrace this. Like you have to be willing to not run from your authenticity. So that is, it's going to require you to put those masks down. My pinky's itching. So this person could wear a pinky ring, which puts me in mind of a Capricorn. So this person could be a Capricorn, or there could be Capricorn energy effective here. I wonder how that old big head ass Capricorn's doing. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Who is this energy that Taurus is about to encounter? You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. Who is this? What's up, Lily Love? I know, Kristen, I'm going to come back. I just didn't think it was appropriate for this rising. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. Damn. Who is this? The Ten of Wands. It could just simply be a Sagittarius, okay? It could just simply be a Sag. Yeah, it could just be a Sag here. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus energy, it definitely looks like that there's someone that you're resisting. There's someone you're resisting. There's someone that resonates with your authentic vibe, but you're resisting this person because it will require you to take off your mask. The Knight of Wands, heavy on the side here. Ace of Cups, come through. The Magician, get out of here. What's going on, Pookie? And the Magician is actually in your reverse. I mean, it's in the reverse, but it's in your advice position. This shows me that my lovely Taurus collective is resistance to this. The likely outcome, you ain't going nowhere, though. Like, it ain't like somebody's getting ready to stick around for you to figure it out. Somebody's getting ready to stick around. Somebody's got the patience to stick around while you figure this out. But it is creating some delays. And it is throwing the timeline off. So if I could be honest with you, somebody's going to stick around right now. But sooner rather than later, the Wheel of Fortune is going to come in and force movement here. In what way? Bust this shit wide open. Like, bust it up. Bust it up. It'll have to come in the form of another person. Yeah, I knew it. Damn. Look, Ten of Cups in the reverse and then the Knight of Swords. So whatever this is, like, I don't think you missed I don't think you missed the blessing, but I do feel like this particular vehicle, like transportation, you know what I'm saying? They say, wait around 30 minutes and another one to come, right? Wait around 10 minutes and another one to come or something like that. That's like you may not be able to catch that particular bus, but wait 10 minutes and another bus will come by. But I do feel like that you are resistant. The Magician in the reverse is telling you to address all the ways that you are not using your resources to your best and highest good. The Ace of Cups is here. This is an opportunity for you to have a new emotional encounter, an experience, a new emotional connection, but there's resistance to it. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. What the fuck are you caught up on, Taurus? Your hell. I have to be honest with you, Taurus. There's something that you're holding. What is it? What's holding Taurus back? The Sun card in the reverse. What's holding Taurus back? The Eight of Swords. Taurus. I mean, the bus will be around again. The Eight of Cups is in the reverse for the likely outcome. Something's not going to be done and over, but I do have to encourage you to start to utilize your resources. I do feel like that you're delaying a new emotional opportunity here. It's like the Eight of Swords is self-imposed imprisonment. And then with the Sun card in the reverse, it's like, but I thought it was supposed to look like this. It's like that one child, that spoiled brat that wants a Lexus for their birthday, but they end up with a Toyota. Like, you little spoiled piece of shit. It's made by the same people. You understand what I'm saying? And besides, it's free. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I just called Taurus a sport piece of shit. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry, Taurus. I charge it to the Sag in me, okay? But I'm being honest, that's what this reading is giving. It's like because you want something else and that's not coming into fruition, you're not willing to see the blessing that's right in front of your face. What happened? What happened? I'm always looking at the decks you got, and I'm like, dang, she probably has 100 decks. It's way too many. It's an issue. It's an issue, but I'm addicted to them. So, I got a wish list coming out during Sag season. If any of y'all want to get anything off of there, don't feel like I got too many decks, okay? Because I have an issue. I'm addicted. But that's what I have for you here, Taurus. This situation, like, we have Leo energy here. We have Sag energy here. We have Scorpio energy here. We have Gemini. We have Virgo. All right, Spirit, tune me in. Tune me in, Spirit. Tune me in. What is the additional message here for Taurus? Additional message here for Taurus. Same. It's addicting. Like once you get one of them, you need them all. You do. Independence in the reverse. Over-reliance on others is hindering your ability to stand on your own. It's time to reclaim your autonomy. Look, listen, damn, is that what they did? Y'all left me like that? Okay, I don't know. That's right. Ain't nobody up in here. It says I have 0 people in here. Okay, well, that's okay. It's definitely saying it's time to reclaim your autonomy. So I feel like that you had and that's exactly what this Magician in the reverse is. This is you not recognizing your resources. This is you not using your resources to your best and highest good. You understand what I'm saying? And it is definitely creating challenges and delaying success for you. So you'll just have to take that as it resonates. So I definitely have you. I have to be honest, Taurus. I'm looking at a Taurus that became overly dependent on what one reality was supposed to look like or started to look like. And when it belly flopped, it's like you won't allow yourself to indulge in another one or to begin to construct a brand new reality. And when we began to construct new realities, the beautiful thing about it is when we was constructing that reality, we were kind of starting from scratch. You know what I'm saying? This opportunity to construct a new reality, you may be starting over, but you have more materials than you had the first time around. You understand what I'm saying? But I love you, Taurus. I hope that message helps you. Appreciate your support on the channel. YouTube lying. Me and my tiny hands are so bad at shuffling cards. I don't want to get it for myself until I can actually shuffle some damn cards properly. That's crazy. Now you make me want to flex because I got a cousin, Ashley. I miss her. I thought about her the other day. I might have to get up. I'm a stubborn little motherfucker too. I am. But I might have to get up out of my little energy and reach out to her. I thought about her the other day. But she used to tell me, she was like, damn, Key, you can shuffle anything, can't you? I really can. Mainly because I love paper, right? Mainly because I love paper. These are some big ass cards, but I love shuffling them. I do. I love shuffling them. But I do like some big corners. Okay, simmer down. Let's move on to Gemini. But Gemini, I think I'm going to use this deck for you. Let's move on. Let's move on. Ooh, okay. Don't get me distracted because, baby, I will start looking at some tarot. I don't know. It's just a fixation. Let's timestamp Gemini for 2515. 2515 for Gemini. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? Let's jump in and see. Let's take a look at your current situation and see what's going on for you. Gemini, these are general messages, but you know that. So just take what resonates, okay? Let's see, Spirit. Let's tap in for Gemini and see. Let's take a look at their current situation. What type of guidance can I offer on this ride? How can I show up and be a studious friend for my lovely Gemini collective? We all love a Gemini. There we go. Ooh, new alliance. Ooh, Gemini. There's a new alliance coming your way. New alliance. Ooh. Okay, so we have a new alliance, and I do feel like that there is like this new alliance will bring opportunities and support into you, but I do feel like that this person may feel the need to kind of like test your loyalty or something like that, or there may be a new alliance in your world, and Spirit may be cautioning you against like testing this person's loyalty because they are in your life to take you to some brand new opportunities, okay? Like they're here to bring support and opportunities your way, but there could be this like test of loyalty. Yeah. Like someone could be testing whether you're going to keep a secret, if you know how to keep a secret. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that really wants to work with you. But this person may fear that there's a, they fear that it's a, like, this person may have concerns whether this is a workable situation. Let's see, Spirit. What's the new alliance? Show me the new alliance. There are definitely some new opportunities and support that's coming your way. And you may just want to keep these opportunities close to your chest. That may just be this message. But let's see. It's like you may have some people in your circle that aren't as happy about these new opportunities that are coming your way. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So this person, this new alliance, this person is wounded. This person could have trust issues. This is someone that could be like giving you, yeah, the High Priest. Damn, this is that, this some, okay. Gemini, this that person that'll come and tell you that, I don't know, that they got 50 mil in the bank. I don't know. Knowing that they got $2 in the bank. Just to see who you tell it to. Because they have something bigger to tell you, or they have something bigger they want to tell somebody, and they feel like you're the one that they can trust it with. This person is definitely keeping some sort of secret, okay? And they want to know if you're the one that they can trust it with. The Four of Cups, Gemini, the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Six of Wands. The outcome is nice. The outcome is victory and success. So it looks like you do, but I guess this person is trying to see how persistent you are. This person is trying to see how persistent you are. Are you going to take the next offer? Like, are you, like, this is someone that, I don't know, like, this is a gameplay. I don't know. Listen, Linda, I'm just reading the cards. I'm not here to justify it. Spirit just told me to read your current situation, okay? And what it looks like to me is that you're dealing with someone who is wounded. This person is wounded. Their loyalty, their trust has been stepped on, okay? It's been beat up and it's been abused. So this person may be kind of like making it seem like they're not taking your offer, or they may seem to be putting you through the test of fire, right? I feel like this person is ultimately, it's almost like this person is trying to see like what it would take for you to take another offer, what it would take, like what, like, I don't know. Don't be so impatient. Okay, I don't want you to be so impatient, because this doesn't have to be a relationship, right? This could be that promotion. Or let's not even do the promotion. Let's do it something that we can all relate to. like that parent-child thing. It's like, hey mom, can we go to the trampoline park on Friday? And it's Monday. And mom says, I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Make sure that you, keep up with your chores this week. And I don't see why not. And then, Wednesday comes and mom ain't said nothing else about going to the trampoline park. And you start to be like, well, shit, mom did fucking forgot. And I don't want to wash the dishes. So shit, mom ain't talking about the trampoline park shit. We probably ain't going to the trampoline park anyways. So I ain't washing the dishes. That right there is taking away your opportunity to go to the trampoline park on Friday. And it's all because of an impatience, when in all actuality, if you just stay the course and do what you're supposed to do anyways, it would all work out in your favor. And it looks like who I'm talking to, the Gemini I'm talking to, it works out because the likely outcome of it is you win. Like you do win. There is victory and success. You make it across the finish line, but just address the impatience energy that's coming through. Yeah, something's being like, I feel like that something is being balanced out. And I feel like that you're impatient because it's like, damn, but I got a lot going on, Kiana. I'm ready for this new opportunity. I'm ready for some support. And I need to know, like, is this motherfucker going to beat her? Or are they going to support me? Is this money coming through? I need to know. Because if not, I need to start creating another opportunity. I need to start looking at other avenues. And Spirit is like, hold tight. Hold tight. That energy of, I need to go check on another avenue. I need to create another option. That's that unhealthy masculinity. Oh shit, I got 11 comments. You want a deck collection video? I got you. So, Gemini, this could be pertaining to a Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, Pisces. Sag is heavy. So this is like, but we are going into Sag season and the next 4 or 5 days. So that's why Sag is showing up. So this is whatever's coming up in these readings is probably about to be playing out in the next 4 or 5 days, right? Oh, let me get your additional information. Let me get your additional advice, additional messages, Gemini. Spirit, what are the additional messages coming through for my lovely Gemini collective? What are the additional messages? Any additional message? Ooh, that came through quick. Growth. We have growth coming through. It says you are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. I like this for you. And then learning at the bottom of the deck, you are expanding your career through learning and self-improvement. New skills and knowledge will help you grow professionally. I love that for you. Let me read these comments. 2515 Pooh. What you talking about? It's pretty. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Matte finish, and then the design just made me melt. Oh, where? Where, Kristen? Is that the one? Where? Oh, see, they're going to get me on. They're going to have me on here violating on the internet. Let me move forward. Let me come out of them comments because for real, I probably have an addiction to tarot decks for real. So let me come up out of them comments. Let's move into Cancer. Let's do Cancer for 3525. Ooh, 3525. Come through, Lee. Oh, I'm just kidding. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and take a look at your current situation, Cancer. Let's take a look at your current situation. Cancer, after I look at your current situation, I'm also going to pull some additional messages at the end. So if that's something that you're looking forward to, definitely stick around. Let's see how I can show it for you today. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. Clear, concise messages. What is the current situation the Cancerian collective is facing? Ooh, the cold shoulder. Someone is deliberately being distant. So someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. There could be some rumors going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Somebody's being intentionally distant. Like somebody's deliberately. So if there's Cancer, if there's, they watching you too. If there's someone that you're not speaking to, please don't give them the satisfaction of being bothered because it's being done deliberately. Could be a King of Pentacles. They're watching you. It says rumors are flying in your circles. So there's definitely, there's some sort of rumor. Yeah, I told you this person is keeping tabs on you. This person has heard some sort of partial truth. And it's like this person is deliberately keeping their distance. They're playing both sides. It's like they're like a part of them is believing, like clearly believing in the gossip, right? Believing in the rumors. And then it's like the other part of them is playing that other side, whatever that other side is. Who is this that is deliberately giving Cancer the cold shoulder? Or this person is playing both sides. Like this person could be deliberately giving you the cold shoulder because it's not your week to fuck with them. It could be the other hoes. That other bitch could be with them this week. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Spirit, before I put that into the atmosphere, because that wasn't even fair. Who is this that is deliberately giving Cancer the cold shoulder? Who is this? The Seven of Cups and the Star card. The Empress. Look, baby, what you need to know, Cancer, is they definitely watching you. They definitely I got my eyes on you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get that glare off the cards. I don't think I'm going to be able to succeed. The likely outcome is the Two of Wands, but the Empress is in the reverse in the Page of Pentacles. Good rising, Kimberly. I have to be honest with you. This is definitely someone that has other options. Even though the Seven of Cups is in the reverse, who this person is, I definitely feel like that this person has options. I just feel like that the Seven of Cups is in the reverse is because you're no longer confused or in a fantasy or an illusion about the amount of attention that this person gets. This could be an Aquarius. Your advice is to not manipulate this situation, to listen carefully. Your advice is to not manipulate the situation to benefit you, but instead to be the King of Swords in the upright and make a head over heart decision and really decide, is this like the opportunity? Yeah, okay, indulging it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. There is something that this person has that you like. This person definitely has what you like. But I do feel like that this person is deliberately, it's like, I'm going to be honest with you, this person is grooming. Like, this is definitely somebody grooming you. And if I could just be quite frank, and you know I'm going to think that you could match them is going to catch you in a position that you're not ready for, which is why Spirit is advising you not to try to manipulate this situation to benefit you. Because, baby, once you get up in there in the lion's den, baby, you better be able to fucking handle that beast. Okay? Don't you get up in there in lion's den and think that you're going to be able to put your ass up in the air and calm that lion down, because the lion don't give a damn. Okay? But I definitely got somebody being groomed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know them people's zodiac signs except for one of them. And that's because he reminds me of my son's father. But this is putting me in mind of Cassie and Diddy. I got to be honest with you. She went into that situation looking for something and bit off way more than she could chew and damn near lost her life getting away from it. That's what this energy is giving me. There's no growth here, and you will get the bare minimum. There's no growth here, and you will get the bare minimum. Even though I'm going to say this, baby, if I want a refrigerator like that, I would be okay with living in a little kitchen like, with my kitchen looking like that. I would be happy with that. That would make me happy. Is that what we on Cancer? Damn, we are. All right, what's the additional information for Cancer, Spirit? Wow, this is accurate. Literally just left his house and I'm driving thinking all of this and got a notification. OMG, I am Millie Beth. Soft life, where you at? I know that's right. Desires. So your additional information is that desire is fueling your connection both emotionally and physically. So it represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. However, I feel like that where you're focusing, where you're allowing your desires to rule the situation, decision making is in the reverse here. It's like you have to, like, you're not, it's like, if you're honest with yourself, you're not in an era of your life where you're ready for romance. You may have desires that you're ready to fulfill, but what you're truly seeking is friendship. And Spirit is saying, Cancer, there's a need to really become certain about that and differentiate. That's why becoming clear on your feelings is important. That's why, like I used to make a joke, don't make me pull out the feelings chart, because it is so important to know what you're feeling so that you can work yourself through that, so that you can identify what you need. But if you sitting there telling yourself you mad when for real, you're sad, you're not going to get the right remedy to get you through that. And I got somebody that's allowing their desires to walk them into an unhealthy romantic situation, when in all actuality, there's potential for a healthy friendship, but there's not potential for a healthy romantic relationship. May not be what you want to hear. And whatever the fuck you got going on with them romantically, it could affect your health. Whether this person is just too much of a fucking headache or they got a lot of options. But let me come on about your energy. I love y'all. I love you so stinking much. And may you have the intuitive awareness and the tenacity to lean into it, to navigate you through this. And don't beat yourself up. Don't sit there and shame yourself and talk about, oh, I can't believe I just made this decision. No, shit. Sit with the part of you that is happy you made this decision. Give that person their due diligence, and then talk to the one that is not happy and let them know that you're going to do better moving forward. And that if you let them down again, that you promise that you'll be there to pick them up until you no longer make this mistake again. But you're not going to leave them to do it alone. And it'll get better. The fuck you mean? I've watched recorded in lives of Keys. And 3 times she says they will reach out and a text has come through. She's, oh, I love y'all. Time to surrender. It is. It really is. I love that the universe feels like I'm special enough. That's my ego boost every rise, is that the divine deems me to be special enough. And that y'all like my delivery enough to fucking listen. That's what fucks me up. Anyways, let's jump into Leo. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's do Leo for 4630. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? So I want to take a second. I want to dive in and look at your current situation and see how I can show up and be a friend for you on this rise. If that's something you're looking forward to, stick around. All right, spirits, tap me in for Leo. These are general messages, guys. So just take what resonates and chuck the rest. Good rising, him been do. Let's see, spirit. What's the current situation? What is the situation that Leo is currently facing? What is the situation that my Leo collective is currently facing? Uh-oh, I see control issues again. So control issues are creating some distance, okay? The connection between you and someone else is fading because control issues are present. Yeah, unmasking the motives. Like spirit is saying it's time to get real. What the fuck says, like, why is somebody seeking to be so controlling inside of this situation? Like, it's time to get real. It's time to get real. Who's the controlling person in this situation, spirit? Who is the controlling person in this situation? Oh, I see the Queen of Wands. Unless you have an Aries or a Pisces in your life, it is you. King of Wands, it is you, Leo. Damn. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. The Ten of Swords. Somebody's vision, like somebody's, okay, so Leo, somebody's control, somebody's trying to control the way a situation is playing out is ultimately what is creating betrayal or devastating ending after devastating ending, betrayal after betrayal. It's because somebody's too tightly trying to control the way things play out. It's time to fucking sit back. You know, Leo, I know a Leo that is controlling. And it's so hard to believe that Leo energy is so controlling because of, like, Leo is naturally commanding of attention. And when you naturally command attention, control comes natural because what do they say? What is that? Imitation is the best form of flattery. Like when people respect you, when people are drawn to what they see, they naturally fall in line. So trying to control it kind of counteracts your natural ability. You understand what I'm trying to say, Leo? Leo's like, fuck you, bitch, I'm out. Y'all, we went down to 4 people. That's okay. What's up? What's up? Show me who's being, show me. I don't even think we need to, but spirit, for the sake of the storyline, show me who is demonstrating, who is presenting these control issues. The Queen of Wands. You gonna keep on playing with me? You gonna keep on playing with me? Queen of Wands came straight out. The Empress in the reverse. Okay. Could, for those of you all that's like, no, Kiana, I promise it's not me. I believe you. I believe you. It could be an Aries or a Pisces. Okay. Whatever the case, this issue is the very thing that is preventing growth. Okay. It's not allowing growth to happen. It's blocking out abundance. It's making it hard. The Ten of Wands, the Judgment in the reverse, the Four of Cups. Damn, that's in your advice position to address the apathy. I got to clarify that. The likely outcome, the Ace of Swords. Damn, no, I don't, because your advice is almost like acknowledge it, consider it, and understand that the effects of it is too far gone. That's why the Ten of Wands is here. Ten of Wands is you've overcommitted. Judgment in the reverse. There was a poor decision that was made. Acknowledge that it was a poor decision. Kind of like chalk this up as a loss. Take this one on the chin and regain your interest into the world. The likely outcome of this is the Ace of Swords, meaning that you're able to see something, have a breakthrough, and not repeat this mistake again. Bottom of the deck, yeah, the Empress in the reverse. I already knew that. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the World card. There could be some sort of investment that comes to an end because of this. But most importantly, this allows you to begin to invest in yourself in a way that once you close this out, accept this as a loss, and invest in yourself, you allow yourself to elevate into a brand new cycle. And like I said, in the World card, there's a deck that I have. It's literally it's untouched territory. And like I said, Leo, at the beginning of your reading, my hand is itching too. I keep on trying to do this, but my hand is itching. I think this is when you're about to spend some money or something like that, but I can't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and flick it towards me, because what they say, when you flick it towards you, it brings it into you. So I hope it's bringing money to me. I pray somebody's getting ready to pay me. But anyways, June 21st could be significant. July 21st could be significant. But listen, what I want to tell you is that in this new cycle, if you release the control of trying to control the narrative and the way that it comes in, you'll actually watch it actually come together like butt cheeks and just make sense. And it's better than you ever imagined, okay? I know y'all probably didn't like that analogy, but I don't give a fuck. Let me see. What's the additional messages for Leo? This message could involve an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the World card is Capricorn and all of the fixed signs. And that's Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Additional information for Leo spirit. Coexistence in the reverse. Overdependence or blurred boundaries may be causing you to lose your sense of self in the relationship. It's time to reclaim personal space and independence. So take it as it resonates. But I definitely feel like that it's time to make a clear decision. Okay? It's time to make a clear decision. Don't make the same decision you made before, Leo. Why do I feel like these readings are getting long? There's a nice, passionate opportunity coming in for you. Leo, let me go ahead and do this. Whether it's getting long or not, since I kind of like called y'all out, let me do this. There is a beautiful, passionate opportunity that is coming in for you. But it's inside of the world, meaning it's in your new cycle. It's up ahead. You have to be willing to close this out. That's why the Four of Cups was in your advice position. Address the apathy that is attached to this situation, because that's keeping this cycle open. Address the apathy so that you can allow it to finally close out. The apathy is the one thing that is keeping this cycle open. But once you close it out, there is a passionate opportunity. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, in the World card. Okay. So there is an incoming opportunity to have a stable, solid relationship inside of the world. But you must be willing to walk away from this and be optimistic about the opportunities that are coming and allow that charismatic energy to carry you through. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Look, I told you where to go. Look what was just at the bottom. Like this was at the very top of the deck. Damn, new alliance. There's a new opportunity. And it was at the top of the deck. It got left behind, so I put it there. But it was her. So the opportunity is closer than you recognize. It's like literally as soon as you close this cycle out. But anyways, let's move forward to Virgo. Let's timestamp Virgo for 5620. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Let's jump in and take a look at your current situation. Let me see how I can show up and be a friend for you in this current season of your life. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. It's thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Virgo. Tap me in for Virgo, Spirit. What's going on with Virgo, and how can I show up and be a friend? Unexpected news. It says unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. So someone is like you may be unexpected as like, I don't know. There's definitely some sort of unbelievable news, like you're about to hear something that's unexpected, right? But someone is also intrigued by you. Oh, it rained last night. I didn't even know that. Maybe that's why I feel like I slept so good, honey. Like I slept hard as fuck. So what's this unbelievable news that will shatter your expectations? What's up, Liz 983 Grand Rising? Let's see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. What is this unbelievable news that will shatter Virgo's expectations? The 9 of Wands. That somebody wants to try again? What's at the bottom of the deck? The 6 of Wands, yeah. What the fuck? The Hermit card. Somebody that you're in isolation from, someone you're not speaking to, could be a Virgo. The 4 of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The Hierophant, yeah, shit. Somebody wants another opportunity. Somebody is not done with that ass. Yeah, I think you might have been under Ace of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Unexpected news. Unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. What is this? The 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is resilience. That energy of wanting to try something, give it another go. And then the likely outcome is the Hierophant. So whatever that is, it definitely looks like that it's able to go there. Now, your advice is the Knight of Wands. You have to lighten up a little bit, Virgo. It's just, the Knight of Wands is about that energy of being adventurous. You know what I'm saying? Being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to have a subscriber. I wonder how she's doing. Unhidden Heroines. She's a backpacker. And I always equated the Knight of Wands to her because, like, baby, this woman, it's no big deal to her. It used to be no big deal for her to just pack a one-way ticket to South America and not know where the fuck she was going to land at. She just knew she was going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Knight of Wands energy, and that's in your advice position. So there is something about needing to like be a little bit more relaxed, like not really need to plan everything out. She ran into, I forget what they called. But like there's these places over in South America, and it's like little places for people that, travelers to stay at. I forget what it's called. It's because I want to call it something and it don't sound right. I want to call it a hostage, but I know that's not what it's called, okay? Hostel. A hostel? It might be called a hostel or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go download WhatsApp. But anyways, like she would meet a lot of interesting people, like people that impacted her, like people that she will remember for the rest of her life just by being a backpacker and not really knowing where she was going to do for the day or where she was going to lay. But just by going on faith, she ran into a lot. And it led her to a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like she ended up teaching the people over there in that country English and shit. Watch, I guarantee you she's getting ready to pop back up into the atmosphere because I ain't channeled her energy this heavy in a long time. Anyways, the likely outcome is something stabilizing. The likely outcome of this is something stabilizing. But the challenge is that somebody's letting their apathy, like somebody's apathy has turned their ass up. Dare I say somebody's not really had a real solid relationship here yet? Two of Pentacles. It's like somebody, like, I don't know. Dare I say somebody's not really, because the Four of Wands to the Two of Pentacles, it's like, and that's what, like the apathy is the Four of Wands. Damn, I want this. Damn, I want the Four of Wands, but do I know how to maintain it or something like that? There's that energy. And that's what the challenge is. What's the Nine of Wands? What is the Nine of Wands? I've been making plans for you. I cannot be, yeah. It's like somebody, all I can say is this unbelievable news is that somebody wants to kind of like leave the emotional shit behind. Like, yeah, justice, like whatever took place, fuck it. Let's leave it right there. Let's move towards something else. But there's apathy because somebody's not really sure. Why are they not really sure? What's the Two of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords, because they got to get the fuck out of their head. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody doesn't know how to do a relationship, and therefore they stay away from the relationship sector. Look, listen, Linda, this could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Libra, a Scorpio. Leo's at the bottom of the deck. Cancer. What's your additional information, Virgo? It is called a hostel. Yes, I knew it was. Yes. I think I have Jenny's number. I wonder if it transferred through the phone. Let's see. What is the additional message for Virgo here, Spirit? What is the additional message for Virgo? Opportunities. New opportunities are coming your way, Virgo, offering a chance for significant progress in your personal or professional life. So it looks like that there is an opportunity to make progress inside of this situation, Virgo. It is. But it says you may be overly cautious, missing valuable opportunities, or you've underestimated the risk causing setbacks. Literally, that summed up. That was a personal reading for somebody, Virgo. Let's move forward. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's do Libra for 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 45 seconds. Libra, let's jump in and check your current situation and what type of guidance the universe has to offer. All right, Spirit, show me clear, concise messages for Libra. Excuse me, for Libra. What's going on with Libra currently, and what type of guidance? How can I show up and be a friend? Libra, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest, okay? Okay, all right, so, okay, there's a lot. Damn, Libra. Oh, no, that's too much. Libra, you're doing too fucking much. You might just have an oracle message, because Spirit is definitely telling me not to put it back. So there is definitely some sort of unexpected revelation, okay? There's an unexpected confession that is coming your way, okay? I know you can't see that, but if I turn this light off, which I really want to, then I don't think I can see me. Yeah, see, that's ugly. So it be what it be. Unexpected revelation, confession. And then we also have safe space, hidden agenda, and drifting apart. So here's what I have to let you know. I do feel like that this person, whatever this is that they're confessing to you, I definitely feel like that this created the distance between you and someone, Libra. I do feel like you're about to receive this confession, and I do feel like a place where you can truly be yourself and feel at peace. I do feel like that there is a confession that is coming. I do feel like the Spirit wants you to get grounded and get prepared to receive this confession. But also, I feel like that by you getting grounded, it creates the space for this person to make that confession your way. A shocking revelation is definitely about to help you gain a different perspective on the distance that was created between you and someone else. Let me see. Who is this? Who's coming towards the Libra collective with the confession? This person's been they've been holding this back for quite some time. It was affecting the way that they were moving towards you. I heard this person wanted more from the jump. I literally just heard this person wanted more from the jump. Who is this? The Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that sabotaged the shit out of the connection with you. That's who it is. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Cancer, possibly. But it does look like that you and this person are about to be able to overcome some sort of obstacle here. The King of Cups could be a Scorpio, Libra. The Emperor. Ooh, this person is stubborn. This person has been taught to, you know what I'm saying? Be honest with you. Some of the most romantic, let me just narrow this down. One of the most romantic people I know is a Scorpio, but he is also one of the most evilest people I know. Okay. And with this King of Cups Emperor side by side, for some reason, whoever this person is, Libra, that is coming to confess something to you is giving me the energy of someone that is a softie in the middle. But they allow that scorpionic energy because, the King of Cups, they have the emotion, but they do not show it. They know the place and the time for it. Let me say that. So I do feel like that Like the challenge and the obstacle is that this person intentionally withholds their emotion, and that creates confusion and uncertainty within you, and therefore it destabilizes your safe space, right? So Spirit is wanting you, Libra, to restabilize your safe space, because I do feel like that this person is coming with some sort of confession, and this confession will make you feel frustrated or just aggravated, because why did this person have to destabilize you just to tell you that in the first place? That's the energy that I'm getting. The Five of Wands in the reverse, like that's in your advice position, and that is telling me that you are going to be told to put down the need to, like, the Five of Wands is tension, misunderstanding. So in the reverse, the universe is asking you to understand how the lines got misconstrued. Understand there's a need to offer some sort of understanding. To be honest with you, 55 is here. The likely outcome is the Page of Swords. You and this person will be communicating. The likely outcome is, I do feel like that there is small communication between you and this person. What's that communication look like? The Three of Swords in the reverse, the communication that allows the pain to begin to subside. The Six of Swords allows the two of you all to move. I love the way the universe is just talking to you, Libra. You must have needed this, because what does that communication consist of? The Three of Swords in the reverse. The swords begin to fall out. You begin to see the situation, and because the swords have fallen out, well, the wounds can begin to close up, right? And when wounds close up, you begin to move on to calmer waters, right? I love this for you. Yeah, but I'm going to be honest. It doesn't necessarily mean the two of you all reconnect, but the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck, remember? Yeah, I do see forward movement. I do see forward movement, and I can't necessarily say that this is able to move into anything like stable until you literally begin to pour back into yourself. So this could involve a Leo. Damn. Don't even know why I said that, because that's not on the board. Not even a little bit is that on the board. Scorpio, Libra, that's the L I was looking for. Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what is the additional message to help Libra, to get Libra through this reading, Spirit? What is the additional message? I need to vacuum my chair. I think this cat then got cat hair, and I'm sitting in this chair with my drawers on, and I feel like cat hair is poking me, and my sensory is being overloaded right now. All right, Spirit, show me the additional messages for Libra. Competition. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealous, creating pressure and unease in relationships. Wealth. Over focusing on wealth may cause you to lose sight of what truly matters, leading to dissatisfaction. All right, Libra, I love you. I hope you're able to gain some clarity and guidance. Damn, it just made me think. I ain't heard from my friend Catherine. Where the fuck she at? So a moment of seconds. It's resonating. I know that's right. Well, let me go on and resonate with this. Let me go find this damn Libra. Where the hell she been at? Oh, I'm the one that's been in my people's messaged me on November 7th. Y'all, I promise don't charge it to the heart. I know. And she gonna wake up and be like, girl, no, she's probably getting the kids ready for school. Whole time it's me. Y'all, I swear, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Okay, y'all. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's move forward to Scorpio. I felt like my mama when I did that. I literally just felt like my mother when I did that silly shit. Cola. I can't believe you said it rained last night after starting the Virgo read. I'm behind, but watching. What's up, Pooh? Whew. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in. All right, let's timestamp Scorpio for 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 35 seconds. All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in. I want to take a look at your current situation and see what type of guidance the universe has for you. How can I show up and be a friend for you within your current situation? So if this is something you're interested in, definitely stick around. Himbendu said, Scorpio watching. What's up, Himbendu? Let me see. Spirit, tap me in. Clear, concise messages for my Scorpio collective. What is going on? What's their current situation? How can I show up and be a friend? Supportive circle. So, Scorpio, it does look like that you will encounter people who truly care and support you. Okay, listen. So Spirit is telling you to Scorpio, Spirit is telling you to focus on what is supporting you and what is and not to focus on what's not supporting you, okay? Because I do feel like that Spirit is saying that there's a lot more that's going right for you than this knucklehead that's testing your limits, okay? Okay, someone is definitely testing the limits of what? Examining how you react under pressure. So Spirit is definitely saying, instead of cracking under pressure, make sure that you're leaning into your support system at this time, okay? It's almost like, I'm going to be honest, I'm getting that same energy. I forgot who got it up above, but the loyalty test didn't come out here. But I'm getting the energy of somebody is kind of like trying to see what it takes to get you to break. I have to be honest with you, but let me see. Let me see, Spirit, show me what's going on. Why is it that you're encouraging the Scorpio collective to lean into their supportive circle at this time? Because you got a bitch around you. Yeah, you got a bitch around you trying to take your money, possibly even having you in some sort of third-party situation. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone's bitter. You could be going through a divorce. The Strength card in the reverse. Someone's trying to break you. I have to be honest with you. Strength card in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's trying to break you. Yeah, somebody's trying to break you. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like this. I will say this. This is definitely like, okay, so because I don't like the way the message is getting ready to come through, let me go ahead and lift you up first. The universe is wanting you to acknowledge, not justifying anything, but Spirit wants you to acknowledge how ego set you at this table in the first place. The mere acknowledgement of how ego had you sitting in this uncomfortable table in the first place that immediately puts a layer of protection around you. That immediately puts a layer of protection around you. I guess I feel like when you acknowledge how ego had you sit at this table, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can acknowledge how ego had you sitting down at this table, you'd be willing to get up and not ask for a doggy bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best analogy I can give you, Scorpio, is that you sat at this table out of ego. You weren't really happy with the food. So why the fuck would you ask for a doggy bag to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you paid for it doesn't mean you should try to milk it for all that you could get. It's time to just bounce. I have to be honest with you. The likely outcome of this is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I see a knock fucking down, drag out. Over money. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, over money. I see a knockdown, drag out all over money, possibly a house in the reverse. Horizon. Yes. I feel like with this 8 of Swords being in the challenging position, you know, you kind of like your choices are keeping you trapped in like, it's like, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Listen, okay, so I don't really know how to explain it. Have y'all ever seen the Green Mile? Y'all know how he could just like lose his mind, or fuck, what about that of Mice and Men, Lenny, how he could just snap, right? How like he didn't even, like, he was just overly powerful, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would just, he would get beside himself and it would just get too far. He ain't mean to take it that far. That's what I got going on for Scorpio. I got to be honest with you. And that's what Spirit is saying. Like, hey, be careful what you fighting for. Lean into your support system, because somebody is trying to break you and you don't want to, like, I mean, shit, in the Green Mile, dude ended up on death row. I don't really remember everything about that movie, The Green Mile, because I'm a real empath, and I know there's just I don't know, I can't remember, but there was something about that movie that was just very unsettling for me. But I do remember in Mouse and Men, he just got beside himself. It went too far. You know what I'm saying? It got too far before he knew it. And that's what I see somebody trying to get Scorpio to do, is to get it to go too far before you know it. And then it's out of your hands. You stuck. It makes me emotional too. But either way it goes, those two characters, they get beside themselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm overstimulated. I don't know. Let me fix the texture. Okay, I'm getting overstimulated. Okay, y'all, I couldn't take it much longer. I'm telling you, I was absolutely overstimulated. Okay, but Scorpio, let me give you your additional messages. I think it makes all of us emotional. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, his name in the movie was John Coffey, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, he ended up dying in real life, like pretty early on. I'm not gonna lie. I was sad about that. Absolutely. All right, Scorpio, your additional information is empathy in the reverse. Damn. You may be overlooking others' feelings, leading to emotional distance. Rebuilding emotional connections can help heal the relationship. So that's why Spirit is encouraging you to lean into your support system instead of retaliating. Okay. Because the situation that is trying to break you may actually be calling you to have empathy with it. But because you feel like this person is coming at you with the intent to break you, you may lack the empathy that is needed to actually handle this. Just take that as it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, intimate relationships. This is definitely affecting an intimate relationship. All right, Scorpio, this could involve a Gemini, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, a Leo, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Sag, a Pisces, a Libra. There's a lot. Sag, where you at? Sagittarius, where you at? 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 15 seconds. Sagittarius, where you at? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sag? I'm coming for you today. I know I neglected you for a few days. Please forgive me. I needed me. And couldn't afford to dive deep. Okay? So please forgive me, but I'm coming for you today. I'm coming for that ass today. I'm going to tear it up and give you the release to that nigga one bitch ever been able to give you. I'm going to give it to you today, okay? Don't worry. I'll be over tonight. Make sure you have on my favorite lingerie, okay? I'm going to be there. I'm going to eat that thing up. I'm just kidding. Don't get all moist and all erected and things like that, okay? Calm down. It's too early. It's just raining. What's up, Sag? What's up? Ooh, Sag is overcoming some sort of 3 of Swords. Something ain't bothering you the way it used to. Is that right? Is that right, Sag? Keita said, I can't, Key. I can't, girl. I can't. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Let me get my shit together. Let's dive in and take a look at your current situation. If this is something that you're needing some guidance and assistance on, definitely stick around, okay? All right, Spirit. Tap me in for Sagittarius. What's going on? What is Sagittarius's current situation? And how can I show up and be a friend? What's going on with Sagittarius's current situation? And how can I show up and be a friend? Ooh, Sagittarius, someone is deliberately giving you the cold shoulder. Somebody else just got that. Damn. Was it Cancer? Shared experience. Ooh, different storyline though. This person is deliberately giving you the cold shoulder. You and this person have a similar background. Y'all both have the tendency to overthink so y'all both have the tendency to overthink this situation. But this person is definitely deliberately distancing themselves from you. Okay. I feel like that there's this energy of the two of you all having this shared experience of pushing people away and kind of like seeing like shit, like pushing people away, kind of seeing how bad they want it or making people prove themselves or something like that is what I'm getting. I definitely am getting this overthinking energy. Yeah, it was Cancer. High Priestess, Lovers, Temperance, Seven of Cups, the Fool. Keeps coming out for me. But like I said, I just shuffle. I'm not a reader. Who is this that's deliberately giving Sag the cold shoulder? Who is this that deliberately damn, Kristen, damn, you did it. I got to. Okay, for one, your cards will stop talking to you if you just keep shuffling with no intention. Okay? And they'll just start spitting out anything. But immediately, that message is definitely telling you that you need to turn down and adjust your volume for fear and heighten your volume for your intuition, because your choices is fucked up, because there is an imbalance, and spirit needs you to address your confusion, your uncertainty, the flipping and the flopping and going from one direction to the next, because there is a new beginning right at the edge for you, right at the edge. Like the Fool card is the outcome. It is right there at the edge, but you don't know what the fuck you want to do with that. So spirit is telling you it is time for you to stop repressing your emotions and get in touch with your intuition, because the choice is about to be yours and the consequences is on you, Kristen. Now that she got that shit out of my chat, don't nobody else do that. If anybody else does that, Nikita and Quanda, you have permission to put them in time out, okay? But I fuck with Kristen. That's probably why it wouldn't let me go like that too. But this person, Sag, is deliberately giving you the cold shoulder, okay? Let's see. Who is this? Who is this that is deliberately distancing themselves from Sagittarius to have their dissatisfaction? I feel like this person, it's like I said, there's something about the two of you all having the tendency to push people away, expecting the other person to prove how bad they want it or something like that. The Star card, this could be an Aquarius. The Six of Wands, this is definitely someone that's had a fall from grace in your eyes. Like you no longer see this person the same way. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Your advice is the Nine of Wands. Why is that? The Queen of Swords. Sag, there's a truth, there's this energy, Nine of Wands. There's a need to set some healthy boundaries. Really ask those, speak those truths, but there is a need to speak some sort of truth here. A fear of imbalance, or damn, I just got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the truth that needs to be spoke here is that with the Queen of Swords being here and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, I definitely feel like that there's an imbalance within a connection that it's like instead of you speaking on it, it's kind of like you don't necessarily speak on it, you'll repress it, you'll hold it in. And it's like Spirit is saying by actually speaking up about this imbalance and putting healthy boundaries up, actually, if there was a solution, if there was a fix to the imbalance, it looks like that you would want to try again within this situation. That's the truth. However, the likely outcome is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There is delays and stagnation. And it's because of a lack of communication. Because when the Eight of Wands is in the reverse, something can't move because the flow of like the frequency, that's Mercury energy. That frequency is not moving. And the Five of Swords is here in the challenge. So I can't just say it's this person that's deliberately distancing themselves. Both of you all are sabotaging this shit. And I will say that the person that is distant, like deliberately distancing themselves, I do feel like that person is creating the most damage here. Temperance. Damn, Sag, it could be you. Or somebody, Sag, in the 5th house. With this Five of Swords here. Someone could allow whatever, it doesn't matter what's in your 5th house. Someone could be allowing their 5th house energy to sabotage their wish fulfillment, right? Like, let's just be honest. Like, I have a Scorpio Venus, right? And that shit is, which means that I crave intensity, right? I crave intensity where my passion, where my Venus is at, right? But it's also in my 5th house. So that also means that the lines get blurred, like where, like the more intense the connection becomes, the more I fall in love with the connection, right? So there has to be that differentiation there, right? There's that energy where, and so sometimes, a lot of the times, my need for intensity sabotages my relationships. That is somebody's 5th house is sabotaging this connection. And it could be someone that has Sagittarius in their 5th house. Let me see the star card. The Five of Wands. Somebody is literally resisting their true wish fulfillment. Is this the one that's watching me? The one that's watching me. Is this the one that's watching me? Is this my collective? The Page of Pentacles. I don't. I think it's the Justice in the reverse. I think it's the one that's bringing, like, I don't think it's you. It's the Page of Pentacles. I don't think it's you. King of Cups in the reverse, Two of Pentacles. Nope, I don't think it's you. I would have needed a major arcana, okay? Ace of Swords is already on the board. I don't know, Sag, but that's what I got for you. That's what's going on in your current situation, okay? Let me see what this Eight of Wands is talking about in the reverse, please. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's this energy of stagnations due to not really trusting the situation, not really trusting your emotions either, not really listening to your intuition. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is in the reverse, emotional dissatisfaction. So that's what I got for you. This could, let me read this down and see who's involved. Could be Sag. Could be Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Oh, I have Leo in the 5th house. I got to scroll back. Oh, I didn't get a Sagittarius's additional message. Let's see. What is Sagittarius's additional message? Grand Rising, Tisha. Grand Rising. What is the additional message for Sagittarius? What is the additional message? Did y'all did y'all like it live last night? It was so nice. So we have coexistence in the reverse and balance. It says overdependence or blurred boundaries may be causing you to lose a sense of yourself in relationships. It's time to reclaim your personal space and independence. Balance. You are finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal life or between material and spiritual needs. Harmony. Your relationships are in harmony. Mutual understanding and respect allowed you. That's what's coming. I do feel like that there is some sort of harmony that is trying to come towards you, but it just may be delayed under this current frequency. Okay. Let's move forward. It was a fun live last night. It really was. I'm no longer ashamed. He gave me a fake wedding ring, disappeared on me, and then tried to use my name. I am praying for you, Pookie. Baby, I pray your strongest ancestor comes through and stomps. The fuck you mean? Fuck a stomp. I pray your strongest ancestor comes through and claps on that ass. You hear me? See, y'all don't know how to motherfucking pray. Y'all don't know how to motherfucking pray. Because, baby, I pray your strongest ancestor comes through and claps on that ass. Took your name in as a social security number in a scam. I'll put it. I pray your ancestor comes through and has a field day. Do you hear me? And you make sure you stay out of the way. See, you say a prayer like that, that's called putting their ass up on the altar. That's called handing that ass over. Okay, that's what y'all need to start doing. Instead of out here needing that motherfucker to hear your wrath, put your strongest ancestor on that ass. You hear me? Matter of fact, if you really want to get to him, like if you have children with them, call their strongest ancestor in on that ass. If you really want to put them, like if you have children with them, baby, you have mutual interest with their ancestors. If you have children with someone, it is now your vested interest. That ancestor wants the best and highest good for you because the ancestor wants the best and highest good for the offspring. So if you call that offspring's highest ancestor in to clap on somebody's ass, maybe one day you'll get to sit around and wait to watch the clap finish in my story. Because the clap is happening in my story. It ain't done yet. Okay? He needs to go to jail, Samir. Samir. So he needs to go to jail, not for real. He can go. Don't say that. See, Lily, that's you getting in the way of the ancestors clapping. Don't say that. Don't say that. You don't mean that, Lily love. You don't mean that. That's you literally getting in the way of your ancestors stomping or clapping, okay? Call your ancestors in on that shit and set that shit up on the altar and go about your business. Go rub one out. The fuck you mean? Yeah, karma gonna get that ass for real. No, don't let that revenge, it hardens your heart. Don't let that revenge get you. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm telling you, them universal ass whoopings ain't nothing like them. Ain't nothing like those universal ass whoopings. All right, let me give in. I'm sorry. Lily Love been around for a minute. Besides, I can talk to whoever the fuck I want to. I see y'all ran out. Fuck y'all too. Don't come back. Sag is turned me up this morning. Sag energy is whooping my ass. You know, it might just be because it's probably a lot of things, but Sag energy is whooping my ass. Let's move into Aquarius. No, it's Capricorn. I should pass Capricorn because that's where everybody left at. I don't know how, Key. I need some spiritual guidance. Well, come visit me, cool. Come visit me. Come visit me. Maybe we can talk about some things. All right, Capricorn, let me jump in for you. 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 55 seconds. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Capricorn? Let's jump in and take a look at your current situation. If this is something you're interested in, stick around. I don't know if y'all seen that, but Capricorn, your card fell out over there. It did fall out face down. Yeah, I'm going to keep it because it says it's complicated here at the bottom of the deck. But Capricorn, what's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's jump in and take a look at your current situation and see what type of guidance the universe has for you. There's some sort of doubts are coming to the surface. So someone's trust in you is starting to waver. And the situation is more complex than it seems. Someone needs to release, like this person is trying to release their expectations, but it's more complicated than that. It's not that easy. That's what this person is telling me. What's up, MSDW? Damn, DW made me think about author. Good rising, Chris Cole. What's up, Crystal Adams? What's up, y'all? Let's jump in. Let's see. Who is this person that their trust in my Capricorn collective? Who is starting to lose trust in my Capricorn collective? Who is this? The Queen of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Most importantly, could be a Pisces or an Aries. Four Cup. Oh, yeah, this person is definitely beginning to lose faith. They put you to the test. Okay, so Capricorn, this person kind of like put something, like I have to be honest, I'm getting the energy of this person kind of putting some sort of temptation in your face or putting some sort of scenario in your pathway, and they're not happy with the way that you showed up. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Damn. Open the window and you shall see clear. Damn. Six of Cups. The Devil card. Damn, and that's in your advice position. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Codependency. Okay. Capricorn, I feel like you may have failed a test with this person twice. Okay. I feel like that this person may have done some, because the Seven of Swords is here. So this person does not trust you. This person does not trust you. The Six of Cups is in the challenging position. That's telling me that this may be a minor thing that caused this person to lose their trust in you. However, it's a repeat. It's happened before. And it's almost like, to be honest with you, I really get in the energy of this person was like finally ready to let their past shit go, but they couldn't do it without one more confirmation that it was time for them to let it go. And you failed the confirmation. You didn't respond the way they wanted you to or they expected you to. What's up, Nat? So I have to be honest. I feel like that Spirit One is telling you to, I do feel like that you are being advised to detach from this situation. I also feel like you're being advised to address that behavior. It's not to say to address it for this person, because you are being advised to detach, because the likely outcome of this situation is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That's codependent behavior. So that basically means that this person is going to dangle this particular pork chop in front of your face for the rest of the remainder of the connection. You're never going to be like they're never going to move that mile marker again. They was just at the point where they were ready to move that mile marker. They're not going to be there again. This is a now permanent mile marker. You know what I know y'all know what analogy I'm getting at, where they used to have the greyhounds running and they used to hang that piece of meat in front of them to get them to run as fast as they could around the track. That's going to be this person. That's the codependency that has been triggered within this connection. So I do feel like that you are being advised to detach from this connection. I do feel like that this opportunity here goes down in the books as a missed opportunity, a missed, like it's just closed. The Nine of Wands in the reverse, like put this shit down. It's over. I have to be honest with you. The Devil card is clarified by the Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's in your best interest to put this down. The only thing that you can manage and snatch up out of this is a codependent connection. Now, let's say that you was born in a household where you was like Cinderella and you was constantly going after approval, and that does it for you. Cool, stick around. Stick around. This might do it for you. But like if you don't like feeling like Cinderella and you don't like feeling like this person is always giving somebody else a opportunity, or the way that they handle other people is easier than the way that they handle you, it's best for you to go ahead and dismiss yourself from this person's table, because they aren't going to move the finish line. Additional messages for Capricorn. Y'all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe. Book a personal reading if needed. Link is in the bio. Yes, thank y'all so stinking much. Yeah, look, Scorpio. I mean, damn, this could be a Scorpio, but Capricorn, we have success in the reverse. It says obstacles may be delaying your success, or you may feel burned out by the pursuits of achievement, neglecting other important areas in your life. Collaboration in the reverse. Disagreements are hindering collaboration, leading to frustrations and delays. Sacrifices. Over-sacrificing may lead to a lot. Hey, baby, let me stop. Over-sacrificing may lead to a loss of self. It's time to reevaluate the boundaries in this relationship. I'm telling you, this person is never going to move the pork chop. They will forever hold this one over your head. Yes, it is greatly appreciated. All right, let's move forward to Aquarius. What's up? Let's do 154.10 for Aquarius. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aquarius? So I'm going to take a second and dive in and look and see what your current situation is looking like and see what type of guidance the universe has for you. If this is something you're interested in, definitely stick around. Let's see, Spirit. What is the current situation for Aquarius? What is the current situation for Aquarius? Unexpected news. Damn, Virgo got that as well. So there's definitely some unbelievable news that will shatter your expectation. There's going to be some sort of unexpected news coming in that will allow you to ease, like you've been overthinking something, okay? Like your thoughts have been tangled up. There's some sort of news coming in, Aquarius, that will allow you to settle those, I do believe. It is at least going to allow you to flow into a situation more naturally is what I feel like is going to happen. Seventh house. All right, Spirit, tell me in. What is this unexpected news? What is this unexpected news coming towards Aquarius? Wait, do you have the signs for your young tender? Hold on, what you mean? Tindy? I do be nosy. Wait, do you know the sign for your young tender? Are you talking to me? The little young Leo. I just told y'all that. He's a little Leo. Good rising, Vicky. Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. The unexpected news. The Ace of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Ooh, who am I talking to? Aquarius? Where's my birth chart? Where's Aquarius in my birth chart? Ten of Pentacles. And your advice is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Get your head out of the ass and put your head in the game, Aquarius. It's here. Aquarius, get your head out of your ass. Head in the game. It's here. Likely outcome. It's here. This is the win and play, Aquarius. And you've been overthinking it. You got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups and the Sun card. And the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Spirit is saying stop making this shit so hard. Aquarius, this is it. This is the play. I'm not clarifying shit. This is nice. Well, Aquarius, your current situation, Spirit is saying this is the play of a lifetime. This is the one that can make you, like, this is the one that could put your name in the history books. You just got to pull your head out of your ass, put your head back in the game. Start seeing these things clearly. Stop feeding into the false illusions. Become clear on what it is that you want. Yeah, you a little quite I don't know, like you're too guarded. You're quite guarded, and it's almost like guarded and almost over analyzing everything. It's almost like I said something about Cinderella. It was in somebody else's reading, but this is the analogy that I'm coming up with. Excuse me. Think about how Cinderella cleans everything and then the stepmother still finds something wrong with it. I got you being the stepmother here. It's like you're looking like you might have Virgo in your birth chart. To perfection, like that perfectionism energy is throwing you off. This is it. This is the win and play. But this win and play may require, I don't know. Oh no. Is the quarterback usually the one that takes it to the finish line? I don't know. But here's what I'm hearing. The quarterback is going to have to take the hit while the tight end runs it over the finish line. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if that's fucking real. But there's something about like the unexpected person, like it's going to be complete in an unexpected way. But because of that unexpected energy, it doesn't work. Oh no, that's impossible. Like the least plausible outcome is the outcome that is the winning play. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Please tell me I know I'm making sense. Yes, yes, Aquarius does have the best reading. Yeah, somebody's too guarded. And I have to be honest with you, Aquarius is you. Aquarius is you. You too guarded, but this is it. I don't know. Maybe you're the quarterback and you don't want to take that hit. Or maybe you're the tight end and you don't believe that you have the ability to run it across the finish line. I don't know, but either way it goes, it is telling me that somebody is guarded and it's coming off as you. I'm going to leave that right there. This could be pertaining to a Gemini, a Taurus, a Leo. Aquarius, Leo is an axis, so this could just be that axis, that karmic axis that needs to be cleared up. What's the additional message for Aquarius here, Spirit? Loyalty, 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 and goals. Get out of here. It says loyalty is the cornerstone of your relationships. You and your partner are committed to one another, creating a stable foundation. I'm telling you, this is the play. However, goals is coming out a little bit like this, and I have to be honest, it would be in the reverse. It says you may feel uncertain about your future goals or your current path, no longer aligning with your true desires, and that's what that Seven of Cups is in the reverse is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have some concerns about the play that is required to carry this across the finish line because it doesn't seem plausible, and Spirit is saying, hey, you have something unexpected and that is going to require outside of the box thinking to bring it into fruition, okay? When you don't know a lick of football. Let me see. Well, let me see. What is the tight end's position on the football field?
The tight end is a versatile offensive position. They line up next to the offensive tackles, functioning as both a pass catcher and a blocker, creating a tight formation.
So the tight end would typically take the hit then. So would the tight end typically take the hit instead of running the football across, instead of getting the touchdown? A player with the ball, including a tight end, would only choose to take the hit rather than scoring a touchdown in specific rare strategic situations related to clock management late in the game. I don't know. Look, listen, Linda, I'm not about to confuse my fucking self. You hear me? Shit, because sports ain't my thing. I just like to watch men get excited. I'm be honest with you. All these females that don't like to watch men watch sports, I cannot relate because I like to watch men get excited because for real, that there'll be some nonchalant ass motherfucking men that get all riled up over them sports. And I like that. I do. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mind to watch a man watch sports. It kind of turns me on, honey. Because, you know, I like to get a reaction out of a man, right? So when you watch what gets a reaction out of them, well, then you learn to perfect. And that is where my Virgo Scorpio comes in. I mean, my Virgo South Node just does justice. You hear me? Hey, Leasia. Fuck, my 7th house is in Gemini. I got to roll back and watch Leo in Gemini. Aquarius needs to be the running back in the current situation. Okay. So Aquarius, Kristen says, be the running back. So let's see. What is the running back's job?
The running back's primary role is to carry the ball, gaining yardage and scoring. They also catch passes and protect the quarterback and other players. Speed, agility, and the ability to withstand tackles are essential for this position.
I cannot believe I'm on the fucking internet learning football. Lord have mercy. Let me get up off these people's internet. Let me do Pisces and this collective message so I can go about my world and stop embarrassing myself on these people's internet. I seem to do this on a daily basis now. I used to just come and give y'all's message and leave. Now I be on here embarrassing myself. Sheesh. I'm learning with you, man, Julie. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces. Tap me in for Pisces. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's do 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 20 seconds for Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to jump in and look at your current situation and see what sort of guidance the universe has for you on this current situation. If that's something that you're interested in, definitely stick around. Yeah, my bad. I had to handle something. My bad. Let's jump in for Pisces. Let's read timestamp Pisces and all of that, okay? Let's read timestamp Pisces for 2 hours and 11 minutes, okay? 2 hours and 11 minutes even is what we're going to do Pisces for. Once again, I deeply apologize. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Pisces? I timestamped you for 2 hours and 11 minutes. At that time, 11 people were in the room. So 11 could be significant. 211 could be significant. I don't know. But nothing happens by accident, right? We are in the 11th month as well. Let's tap in and look and see what's going on with your current situation, Pisces. Pisces, general messages. So just take what resonates and chuck the rest. And I'm going to go ahead and ask you to smash that thumbs up button, share the video, do whatever it is your little heart desires if you resonate or if you feel led to, okay? Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces. Pisces. What is the current situations Pisces is facing and how can I be a friend? Damn. What is the true definition of being double-crossed? Deceived or betrayed, I suppose. So someone is supposedly working with you, but this person is actually like they're undermining you at the same time. The reason why I felt the need to get the term is because I was like, damn, is there two people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you being double crossed by two people? But it looks like you could be double crossed by one person. It just means that you think someone is working with you. Like you could be thinking you're building a business, a one-of-a-kind business with somebody, and they're taking the secret sauce somewhere else and using it there too, right? That's what that energy could be. With path unknown at the bottom of the deck, your hope, it's like you may be a little like you're like, yeah, for some reason I like working with this person. I'm not quite sure where it's gonna go, but I really like working with this person. Spirit is saying that's who's double crossing you or something like that. That's what I think when I hear double crossed. I know, right? Think of the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's right. That's right. And that makes sense. Like, no, for real, that movie makes sense because like they for real loved each other. Like as crazy as that movie is, they had love for each other, right? But let's see. Who is this that's double crossing Pisces? Who is this that's double crossing Pisces? A Libra or a Virgo? Eight of Wands, this is definitely someone that you're in communication with. If this person owes you an apology, it's not authentic. The Five of Swords, yes, damn. Five of Swords is out here. Yeah, this is definitely, this is somebody, like this is double cross energy. This is somebody, and this is so crazy. I got this little Pisces niece. Baby, she is so forgiving. Like she'll beat in, because she can whoop some ass now. She'll beat and clean the whole street up with a bride and give them a year later and they back friends. But it's like somebody's, like the Five of Swords is that winning at all costs, tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? Like this person they coming for revenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like this at all because whatever it is, you have like, You know what I'm saying? Like I do. I feel like it's like I like working with them, but like I don't know where it's going. Whatever I don't know where it's going. That is supposed to be louder than the I like working with them. That's supposed to be louder. You know what I'm saying? Than that, because like both of y'all are having emotional fulfillment. Let's say y'all both starting a business. Like it's gonna bring you some money and it's gonna bring them some money. So of course they're gonna go along with the program. But once they get comfortable, the gloves is off. And your advice is the judgment card. Don't you sit back and be no goofy. Damn, and that's an old-fashioned microphone. And think about those movies where it's like where they was like group singers, right? And like the person that was front and center, the lead singer, there was always one side backup singer, side piece or whatever, somebody that wasn't the main character that tried to sabotage the main character. And that's what's coming to mind, Spirit. And you are being told judgment. The microphone showed up in your advice position, your card. So shit, you got the main character, you got the microphone, and somebody that you like, ooh, but I like the way they voice backs mine up. I really want them. And that brings you your emotional fulfillment. And the shit, this person is coming, shit, they know they can sing. Shit, they can sing for any fucking body. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one that wants them, but they can make some money for you and from you, and you'll probably bring them more money. But they still remember that one thing. And the likely outcome is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't do it. I don't know what it is for you, but you do. Because it's a person. You do. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Libra, Virgo. The apology is fake. It's nonsense. It may not be fake. I guess fake and insincere is the same damn thing, at least in my world. But you know, I am just some country bumpkin from Kentucky. I don't trust it. And I don't think you should either. And I ain't gonna spend too much time up in it other than let me see. What's look what's right back at the bottom of the deck, the insincere apology. This person is too emotionally immature to really, like, you know what I'm saying? Because for real, if this person sat back and thought about it and they took accountability for their role, they wouldn't even feel the need to get revenge. They don't want something to grow for you. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, what is it that they're after? They're definitely they're trying to empress in the reverse. They want to stunt your growth. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. They want to prevent you from walking away. They want to stop you from walking towards your growth. So I just, you already know who I'm talking about, but let me get you your additional messages. That's why I say to myself. That's why I say to myself. It sounds like a traumatic response too. I just want to let y'all know it don't be like that. Okay. It's a traumatic response. We just have to level up our discernment. That's it. Let's see. What's the most important message? Or what's the additional message for Pisces here? What's the additional message for Pisces? Empathy. It says you deeply empathize in your relationships, understanding others' feelings, which strengthens your bonds and fosters harmony. Bottom of the deck, expectations in the reverse. Unrealistic expectations may lead to disappointment. A gap between reality and your ideas feels overwhelming. I have to be honest with you, you're being unrealistically empathetic with the situation that is going to bite you in the ass. Okay. All right, Pisces, I already read that down. There could be a Libra, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aries. Shall we do a collective message? That's okay. I'm going to do it for the ones that hit the thumbs up on the playback. I'm going to do the collective message for the ones that hit it on the playback. Because the ones that watch it on the live is not my real collective. Except for the ones that chat. Now, them is my real collective. But the ones is like I can once I come off a live, I can give it about 30 minutes and my video is well over 80 thumbs up. But it's the people and it's more likes during the live than it is on the playback. Like it's more views on the live within that time frame than it is on the playback. Meaning if I get 500 views in the 2 hours on the live, I get about 300 views in an hour, in that time frame after, and I get more likes. That's the issue. But just don't click on the live, y'all. Just don't click on the live. If you prefer to get straight to your video, just wait until after the live to click on it. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's all timestamped. That's me and Nikita work hard on that to make sure it's timestamped. Hell, I even try to go back and copy and paste it to make it chaptered for you. But, oh no. Let me tap in and do a collective message. Oh shit, I never took intermission off the screen. That was Pisces. That was Pisces. The one that was Pisces. But anyways, let's go on and get in for collective. And timestamp that bitch for 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 23 seconds. Ooh, dang, look what I just seen. Reconciliation. What is the message that is coming through for the collective right here, Spirit? What do the romance angels have for the collective on this good rising? Let reconciliation, let go of control issues. Somebody else, Leo, I think it was literally just had that exact same energy in their reading. But let me see, Spirit, what's the collective message? I'm going to show out on this one. I'm going to show you how I'm going to show out on this one in a minute. What is the collective? What does the romance angel has to say to the collective at this time? A heart-to-heart conversation with the soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, romantic feelings. So you and someone are in need of having a heart-to-heart conversation, all masked off, vulnerable, and be honest with one another. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I just seen the Page of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to apologize and they do want to collaborate with you. Four of Wands, they want to collaborate towards something stable and solid. So there's some sort of conversation coming up with the soulmate here, collective. Who is this soulmate? Who is this person that my collective is about to be having a conversation with? Who is this person? How will the collective know if this is their person? Show me. Who is this? Definitely reconciliation. There's been a period of stagnation in the Eight of Pentacles. There could be something significant about the 20th of this month. There could be something significant about December 20th or December 8th. 2012 and 8. But right now, and I definitely feel like that, you know, this person, how you'll know who this person is. This is someone, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're slow to change their perspective. This person is slow to change their perspective. This is someone that will have an argument with you. Know they like the argument will go and it'll prove that they wasn't quite standing on business. And it'll take him a second to kind of let that set in. They won't really, this person is just slow to do accepting of accountability. Yeah, this person is stubborn, but they sexy than a motherfucker, ain't they? And it's not hard for this person to get attention either. They sexy as a motherfucker. Queen of Wands. I think the Queen of Wands is sexier than the King of Wands. They're both attractive people, but the King of Wands is that it's like that blue collar, hard working, attractive energy, right? That Queen of Wands energy is, I don't know. She's a little feisty. I got to be honest. No, I'm not going to be that honest, y'all. Y'all might look at me a little different. Queen of Wands is, this person is very persuasive. Okay, so show me, how does my collective show up inside of this connection here? The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. You have an unrealistic expectation of what this collaboration or conversation is supposed to look like. I'm going to be honest. There's an unrealistic expectation that I'm picking up here, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, it's like there's some sort of, you know, shit. The Knight of Cups is a lover boy, lover girl. It's like they believe in the Disney fairy tales. So, you know what I'm saying? You believe that after a disagreement, this person is supposed to ride in their knight in shining armor and apologize and profess their love and come throw rocks at your windows with the boombox on their shoulder. It's like you are expecting that out of this person. And I'm going to tell you right now. But wrap that shit up. That's not what you're getting from the Judgment and the Hangman, okay? This is a more practical person. This is someone that'll come back with, you know, showing you that they like in practical ways how they want to do better, okay? Not too much now. Good rising, Bitsy. So let me see, what does this heart-to-heart conversation consist of? So what does this heart-to-heart conversation consist of? How's your trip going, Mitzi? I seen you in somebody else's chat. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I like it already. The King of Cups. I like it. The Hermit. I like it. Somebody's been doing some introspection. The Tower card. Then I do feel like that, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, collective. You are being advised to be curious about what is being communicated. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but I am saying the message for your best and highest good is to be curious about what is being communicated from this person. The opportunity is to become a little wiser. There is something this person might have to throw on that ass that you're going to be like, oh shit, you might be right. Okay. Okay. And that's the challenge, is because that okay is definitely going to require a radical change from you. You know what I'm saying? They say in the religious world that that God protects the babies in the fools. Fools is something that doesn't have the full awareness of something, right? So once you become aware of something, you're no longer naive like a fool. So once you're no longer naive like a fool, you're expected to carry on with someone who has a little bit to carry, right? You got to carry yourself a little different. And so I feel like that this person there is something in this heart-to-heart conversation that this person has to say that is no longer going to allow you to carry on like a fool anymore. And therefore there's no protection for that type of behavior. Therefore there's no protection for that type of behavior moving forward. But I have to be honest with you, I do feel like the likely outcome of this conversation is the Nine of Pentacles, and that is independent energy. But like I told y'all for a long, long time, I love the Nine of Pentacles because the Nine of Pentacles knows how to collaborate, okay? This is that energy of understanding how to collaborate. And in order to truly collaborate, I have to learn not to lose my independence inside of a collaboration. And so I feel like the likely outcome of this is you guys solidifying your independence within this connection. But I do feel like that the romantic feelings that the two of you all have are real and worth exploring. It's just going to require you all to keep an open mind in order to have progress within this connection. Because after this connection, you're not going to be, that's mine. It's not that. After the conversation, are you on the pathway to get there? Absolutely. The pathway is now clear. You can now see the road, okay? You now know what exit to take to put you on the proper highway, right? After this conversation. But you still are not at your destination after this conversation. You still got some hours to go. I see reconciliation. I'll be honest, I see reconciliation. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Mm-hmm. Once y'all get past them, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was way too far deep in there. Therefore, not everybody's gonna make it there. But once y'all can make it through this guarded energy and face y'all's fears and illusion, y'all come out at a relationship. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for, but I could be speaking to or about a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Aquarius, a Aries, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Libra, maybe Sag with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Sag. Capricorn for me is a reader. Knight of Cups is Pisces, Aquarius. And King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck is Scorpio, Libra. So you'll just have to take that as it resonates. That's for me as a reader, okay? Now, damn, got a call. Missed some of the collective. That's all right. It'll be on replay. Now, I said I was going to show out, and I'm going to show out. Then I'm going to get and see if this person was completely honest with you, what would they say? Okay? And then, once I see what they would say if they was completely honest, I'm going to get the messy truth of the situation. That way, whatever the fuck they say, it does not convince you of a lie. It does not send you up into illusion, okay? And Delulu land. So I'm going to tell you if they was completely honest what they would say to you, and then I'm going to ground it in the reality. Does that make sense? Keita, you got us on this one? Let's go ahead and timestamp this for let's do 2 hours, 36 minutes. Let's do 37 minutes. Give me a little breather. That's because yesterday I watched that live, like within 5 minutes. That live yesterday was exactly what it needed to be. And, you know, I'm going to stop relying on the ones that want to come up on this thing and they ain't got the patience to really digest and don't know how to appreciate a thumbs up. I'm not going to let them people rob those that are actually trying to grow. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of the harsh medicine and the real medicine to help you make sense of those all signs come through in the collective messages, aka Sagittarius readings, right? So just take it as it resonates, my loves. But let's jump in. So let's do 38, 2 hours and 38 minutes, because Pooh, I hadn't shuffled. I love it here. Good. I love that you love it here. Because I love having you here. Spirit, I need to know if all 12 zodiac signs was being honest with my collective, what would they truly say? Aries through Pisces. And then, Spirit, I need to know what is the messy truth of that situation so that my collective will be able to have clarity and not confusion. I'm pulling straight from the top of the deck from the messy truth. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What does if the Aries was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? If the Aries was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? That I am blocked. So the Aries feels like they're blocked. They feel like that they can't get through to you, but they do want you to know that you mean more to them than you think. You mean more to the Aries than you think. The messy truth of that situation is that the Aries can't move on from something else. Okay. And the Aries has the tendency to do so. The Aries has the tendency to leave situations with no closure. They can't move on from you, and they won't give you, they're afraid to give you the closure because they don't want to fear, they fear that it being over for good. If the Taurus was completely honest with my collective, Spirit, what would they say? The passion is too much, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Taurus is doing too much, and I ain't got time for it, baby. They can call you for all that foolishness. Taurus, come on, come through with a concise message. If you was completely honest with my collective, Taurus, what would you say? Taurus, if you was completely honest with my collective, what would you say? No one understands them but you. They would also say that they don't want to be who they used to be to you. You deserve better. But they feel like that they can't make you happy. So the Taurus does feel like no one quite understands them the way that you do. and they don't want to be who they used to be, you do deserve better. The messy truth of that situation is, baby, the Taurus doesn't know how to deal with conflict like this. Like, it looks like that the Taurus is quick to block a motherfucker, quick to give somebody the silent treatment. They need to grow the fuck up. They need to learn how to deal with conflicts other than just running from them, okay? If the Gemini was completely honest with my collective, what would you say, Gemini? If you was completely honest with my collective, what would you say? Gemini, if you was completely honest, what's up, Dana? The Gemini would say that they see you when they close their eyes, and they cry. The Gemini would say that, man, you fucked them up at nighttime. Will this ever change? The Gemini wonders, will the two of you all come back together? Nighttime is hard for this Gemini. What's the messy truth of this situation? Is that the Gemini does it to their damn self. The Gemini has the tendency to ignore you. They leave you on red. Somebody here, it's like you have sent this person a message and they haven't responded. So the ending of the communication it's because of Gemini and their behavior. So the fact that they cry, they see you when they close their eyes and they cry at night, baby, Gemini likes to hurt their own fucking self then. Patty said, you are my favorite reader. Awesome, lady. Oh, thank you so much, Patty. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Cancer. If the Cancer was completely honest with my collective, what would they say? Cancer, if you was completely honest with my collective, what would you say to them? Damn, I see childhood trauma over here. I don't know when it came out, but I'm going to leave that there because I literally just noticed it. I don't know when it came out. Let me see. Cancer, show me clear, concise messages. What would you say to my collective if you were completely honest? I feel the love. Damn, this Cancer would say they can tell, they can feel that you love them. They do know that you love them. Will this ever change? I feel the love. Will you? So the Cancer feels like that you're holding back from them. And they're wondering, will that ever change? What's the messy truth of this situation? Y'all been on the same cycle over and over again. The messy truth is that you and this Cancer are stuck on this cycle, and it needs to be canceled. It needs to be canceled. It's like, and it required, like, the Cancer is telling me that it would, like, the cycle would change if you would just express your true feelings for them. Take that as it resonates. Leo, Spirit, what would the Leo truly, like, what would the Leo say if they were completely honest to my collective? Leo, tap me in, Spirit, Leo. Leo, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? Leo, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? Leo, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? Thank you. I could lose myself in you. I still think about you. I know you do. Leo would say, I could lose myself in you and I still think about you. But the messy truth of this situation is, look, they say, I don't know how, but you got to my heart. The messy truth is, like, energy protection and no more justifying. The messy truth of this situation is, I don't know, this person could be an energetic drain. Like, this person isn't ready to show up to the capacity of which you need them. And it's time to stop justifying. It's time to stop justifying taking the little that they can offer and stand in the light of what it is that you truly deserve. That's the truth. That's the messy truth. All right. So what about Virgo? The Leo left behind that they do want to be different. So Spirit, tap me in. If Virgo was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? If the Virgo was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? All right, Virgo, what you got to say? Virgo, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? Virgo, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? Karma. Damn, what's that mean? I'm done pretending. Can we just talk it over? I need help understanding, what does the karma mean? Maybe this person was trying to get their lick back, or maybe this person, I don't know, maybe tit for tat got in the way here. Don't put up with my bullshit. I definitely feel like that kind of like stubborn, closed off tit for tat energy could have got in the way. What's the bullshit? That they need to, damn. They're trying to ascend. They're trying to, but this person is stubborn, stuck in their ways. This person does need to, like, I have to be honest with you. This person definitely needs to kind of like grow up, because I do feel like tit for tat kind of got in the way of this. What's the messy truth of this situation? Healed, not hooked. This person, you see what I'm saying? Tit for tat. It says detached. And then this card says clarity. And anytime I get a card that says clarity, that's like the Ace of Swords for me. So I will say this. This person is, like, I will say this. Don't put up with my bullshit. Like, don't accept this person's bullshit. That's what if they were completely honest, they know they on some bullshit and they would tell you not to put up with that. But it does look like that this person is done pretending. And I don't know why I feel the need to say this with healed, not hooked. I do feel like that for this person to be so stubborn and egotistical, they may be about to come towards you. Be mindful of how the way you respond to them, okay? Especially with the fact that this person is saying, can we talk it over? I don't know, maybe karma already got a hold of them. Anyways, Libra. If you're dealing with the Libra, if Libra was completely honest with my collective spirit, what would they say? If Libra was completely honest with my collective, what would they say? All right, Libra, if you could say anything to my collective, what would you say? If you were being completely honest, Libra, what would you say to my collective? Okay. I'm stuck in a vision of us together, so the Libra can't get over what they thought you all would be. Why do I deserve someone like you? I am afraid to lose you. So Libra is stuck in a vision of what they thought y'all would be, and they don't understand why the fuck you're so resistant to it. They're afraid to lose you. Like, this person will not let you go. They keep on holding on to what, like, even if this Libra moves on to other people, it's like they keep on trying to make that situation be what they wanted to have with you. I know you lying. I don't know where to start. What's the messy truth of this? Nothing adds up. The Libra cannot get it to make sense. And they trying to get everything, like, it just don't make sense. What you're saying to them doesn't make sense. Why you don't want to go along with their program, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why you wouldn't bite off what they're selling you. It just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense that they can't make other people what they try to get you. Like, it's baby Libra is over here eat the cake anime. Libra is in the Ike Turner mood. Do you hear me? I cannot. Let me move forward so I can come up off these people's internet, because 3 hours is whooping my ass. 3 hours is whooping my ass. That was Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Spirit, if Scorpio was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? If Scorpio was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? Thank you, Kristen. I'm over. Send me a text message so I remember to respond to you. Okay. All right. This is Scorpio. Scorpio. If what would you say to my collective if you was being? No, let me stop. Let me start over because Libra had me discombobulated. Hold on. All right, Spirit. As Scorpio can be completely honest with my collective, what would they say? If Scorpio was being completely honest with my collective, what would they say? All right, Scorpio. What would you say to my collective if you was being completely honest? Scorpio, what would you say to my collective if you were being completely honest? I still care about you. I still care about you. They would say that they really still care about you. I see you in myself. Oops. That's laughable. Pull it together, Kiana. Not on the internet. Do it on the playback. Okay, so this Scorpio would say that they still care about you and they do see themselves, like they see themselves in you. I see you and myself. So, like, this person feels drawn to you, okay? They feel a kindred spirit towards you is the best. And they still care about you. No matter what they done to you, the Scorpio does still care about you, okay? Now, the messy truth of this situation is rehearsing the past. This person either has some self-blame or guilt, or you have blame or guilt. Like, there's something about the past that the two of you all cannot move past, okay? And the fact of the matter that this is coming out, and if they were being honest, this person, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes people feel so guilty for the way that they treated you. They treat you a certain, like they kind of treat you a certain way. They won't let you get close to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't even know the logic behind the bullshit. Okay. But sometimes people do feel so guilty for the way that they treated you. They feel weird being nice to you. Okay. And that's the energy that I'm getting from this. Anyways, moving forward. Sagittarius, Spirit. If Sagittarius was being completely honest with my collective, what would they say? If Sagittarius was being completely honest with my collective, what would they say? Oh, I didn't drink all my water, y'all. Let me grease my lips up. It'll get me through. All right, Spirit, tie me in. If Sagittarius was being completely honest, what would they say to my collective? All right, Sag, if you was being completely honest with my collective, what would you say? Sag, if you was being completely honest with my collective, what would you say? All right, Sag, if you was being completely honest with my collective, what would you say? That they don't know where to start. That they don't know where to start. I am better with my mind than I am my heart. So Sagittarius doesn't know, like, they struggle with saying what they really feel. You know what I'm saying? This person is better with saying their thoughts. They have a lot that they want to get off their chest to you. They have a lot that they want to say from a heart space, but they just don't know where to start. And so 9 times out of 10, Sagittarius may start out with the, I've been thinking. And then the situation may go a little ugly because their heart and their mind aren't really in the same accord. It says the thought of you makes me smile inside. So this Sagittarius would say that they still smile at the thought of you. The messy truth of this situation is that, well, was this like, it's never really over. It's like the messy truth is like, I don't know. Y'all won't give each other closure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no closure, soul ties, lingering energy. So the messy truth of this situation, I don't know, maybe Sagittarius has some shit that they need to close up, or there's lingering energy that is affecting Sagittarius from really being able to express their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Lingering past situations, has their heart space closed down? That's the messy truth. So until the Sagittarius is willing to do the work of that heart space, they really won't ever really be able to communicate their heart space, their emotions properly. Well, all right. So Capricorn, Spirit, tap me in. If Capricorn was completely honest with my collective, what would they say? If the Capricorn was completely honest with my collective, Spirit, what would they say? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Capricorn, if you could be completely honest with my collective, what would you say? Capricorn, thank you. They would say, you worry too much. They would say you worry too much. That sounds like my sister too. They would say you worry too much. But they have troubles expressing themselves too, so they get it. They do wish that they could understand you on a deeper level, though. Like they do wish that I wish I could understand you. So the Capricorn does wish that they could understand you more. But the Capricorn would definitely say, hey, look, collective, you worry too much. They have trouble expressing themselves, but it doesn't mean that they don't feel what they feel. The messy truth of this situation is, damn, that they have so many unsent messages. Probably the both of you all have a lot of unsent messages. The two of you all are holding back. This right here says, I still love you. So this person, like, they have some messages that they would like to send to you, but they hold it back. All right, Spirit, tap me in for the Aquarius. If the Aquarius was being completely honest, what would they say to my collective? If the Aquarius was being completely honest, what would they say to my collective? Damn, that literally just put me in my, like literally, because as I was saying Aquarius, I heard old Guido. I wonder how he's doing. Anyways, tap me in, Spirit. If Aquarius was completely honest, what would they say to my collective? If the Aquarius was completely honest, Spirit. Aquarius, if you were completely honest, what would you say to my collective? Aquarius, if you were completely honest, what would you say to my collective? They would say that they've never met someone like you before, and they want to make it up to you. So the Aquarius definitely wants to make things right. I can't stop thinking about you. The messy truth of this situation is back and forth. This situation does create an emotional yo-yo. There is some confusion within this situation, and it's on the two of you all to clear it up. It's not just one person to clear that up, okay? All right, Pisces. If the Pisces was completely honest with my collective, Spirit, what would they say? If the Pisces was completely honest with my collective, Spirit, what would they say? All right. All right, Pisces, if you were being completely honest, what would you say to my collective? Pisces, if you were being completely honest, what would you say to my collective? They would say, I knew it all along. They knew all along that they could never make you happy. But so the Pisces is saying that they know that they'll never be enough for you, but they still don't want to let you go. So the Pisces is basically telling me, shit, if they was being completely honest, they know that you're constantly going to go between them and somebody else. I can't make you happy. The Pisces is feeling like they can't make you happy. And if you're not going between them and somebody else, the Pisces feels like that they, like for real, they have constantly been going back and forth in their minds. Like, I'm not going to be able to sustain this connection over time. I can't make this motherfucker happy for the rest of my life. I can't do this shit for the rest of my life. But right now in this season, this person is like, but I want to, like, will I see you again? Like, they have that energy of like, damn, but if I admit that, like, damn, are they going to let me go? What's the messy truth of this? Used and discarded. Yeah, they feel like that if they let you know that they can't keep up with what you're asking for, will you let them go? Will that be the thing that causes you to close the casket out on this connection? Damn. Well, that's what they never meant to hurt you. But the Pisces is saying that they never truly meant to hurt you. But all right, babies, that's what I got for you 3 hours later. I love y'all.